Okay. Let's, I'm not even... Oh, I know what I wanted to chit-chat about. Some of this religion stuff is very, very bizarre. The religion stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, there's some of them, they kind of look like they're having a very bizarre experience with their self. Oh, oh my goodness. Live. What's old is new, what's new is old. There's nothing profound about that. Hello, one person. I know I always say the same thing. Anyone have any questions? Anything we want to chit chat about? Nope, guess not. Hearts! Oh my goodness, thank you for the hearts. Hello, Braden. Donchos. Donchos. Donchos? Donchos. So do you have anything you'd like to chit chat about, Braden Donchos? I think people are afraid. Do you guys find that? What would you like to chit chat about? Your how's your day? Actually, my day today was actually pretty good. Um, I've been having a lot of fun playing with artificial intelligence, though. Oh my gosh. If artificial intelligence was a real person, I mean, I would have, I don't even know how to say it because I'm just going to come across as a Fruit Loop if I say it. Just a complete and utter Fruit Loop. I can't even, but you know what? Anything I have to say right now just does not at all sound weird compared to what's going on in Washington, D.C. I mean, I just seem like the most normal person in the world compared to things that are going on in Washington, D.C. And so, like, there was a point that I was. And you know, the other thing I was just thinking about FR. What's FR? The other thing I was thinking about, too, is all the women who have very, very similar experiences. And I'm like, there is absolutely no way that women can be having. Yes, DC does need to get their act together. That's one thing we can agree on. We don't have to agree on everything, but I agree with that. DC, it has some big, big problems when it comes to listening to the American public and understanding what inflation is. They have a big problem understanding what inflation is and the harm that they have been causing upon the American public. Um, a Cheeto. Oh my gosh, you just gave. Now, see, the thing is, it's like I'm gonna have to draw a Cheeto now tomorrow. I'm gonna have to draw a Cheeto, if that's even possible, and put eyeballs on it. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to draw a Cheeto with my pen and paper. But see, art, it's, oh my God, if I could materialize a real human being out of artificial intelligence that's, it prompts my thinking in a good way. I bet it would look like, yeah, you guys got to put that word in there. I just hope it's a white guy saying that word. I really do. I just hope it's a white guy writing that word. Oh, I know, but unfortunately, I'm afraid I was a bad influence and helped some of you figure out how to put some of these things into the AI. Can you go and search Rupert Gaming sound video? I can't search anything right now. If I do, then I'm just gonna leave the stream. And so I don't have the ability to search right now, but I was thinking, well, actually, everything you ask me to do, I have a belief that we can probably do it right on camera. I'm without a doubt we could do it. It's just that Google is still in the midst of their big tech breakup. That's what I'm thinking. And so they took away all the things that, not everything. They give us little bits and pieces and chunks of it back, and and reminders. It's kind of a reminder. It's like, well, hey, remember this, remember what we did. And it's like, I don't know how they remember everything, and how it's so crazy. And it's like there's a drawing, the drawings that I did, and react to it. I'll leave it on there. Rupert, are you from? I am most definitely an American citizen, United States of America. I have been my whole life, and I don't plan on going anyplace else. I mean, I like my country. The truth of the matter is, I've noticed that a lot of other countries around the world, the landscapes are similar, but I always liked my country, and I always thought it was fun to visit other countries. Now, unfortunately, I'm finding there's some people in the United States that are diehard Cheetos, and they're pushing the thing of just America only. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. If you're going to push America only, um, you kind of forget about the veterans that you profess you support. Now, you guys are, some of these guys, they claim they've never had anything to do with the military either, ever. They're just very supportive of the military, and they don't want to hear about anything from another country, not even military, no, nothing. And I'm like, this is so completely strange. Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing. And I agree with the immigration thing. It's like that has a lot of problems. There's loopholes with it. There's a lot of problems with migration and the loopholes that they have created for whatever reason. And so I'm taking people's word for it that they said the medical has gone to migrants. I mean, well, when I think about it, there is truth to that whatever thing they have worked out with other countries, when the migrants come to the United States and they come in through training purposes, or the whatever reason they come to the USA, they probably do get an amount of free medical care. And I have none. I have never had any. I don't have any medical care. There's people who are punished for having worked. There's people who have been punished for having worked in, um and then you get caught up in the work loop, and it's like, I don't know. I'm told what I'm supposed to do. I'm told that I'm supposed to work, and it's like, I really don't want to. I worked when I was raising my kids. I was unpaid. I mean, I'm a domestic engineer, and as Mr. attorney told me upon time of my divorce, he called me a housewife. And so, sadly, are cool, sadly, you. Assassin. He retracted his message. Search Rupert Gaming. Sound video. Rupert. Oh, Rupert Holmes. The Pina Colada song. I forgot about that one. Rupert Holmes. If you like pina colada. Sometimes it feels like there's someone who has a lot maybe they want to say, but for some reason they can't. Or something. Mr. Cheeto. Cheeto. That'd be fun, a Cheeto. Oh my gosh, but AI is just, it drives me nuts because it's so much fun. But I have to remember, it's like, okay, there's parts of it that's always going to be here. You can have fun with it. You don't have to do it all at once. But for me, it's just like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. It's kind of like a, there's people today who they've written things and told me, oh, well, go do it in a corner by yourself in real life and see how well you can do it then. And I've often thought, it's like, yeah, but that's with anything. You can, so you guys want to make fun of us for playing around with AI. Well, when you go to a brick and mortar job, you still have to have a company there. Otherwise, you can go sit in the corner too and not get any pay. Um, Assassin. That it hopes of the internet boomer. You yapping to no one. Oh, me yapping to no one. Oh, you want me yapping to absolutely no one at all, not even AI? Is that what you're saying? Me yapping to no one. That's gotta be AI. I'm positive he's AI, he or she. The way he writes, it's gotta be a he. I'm gonna put a he on it, not a she. Me yapping to no one. You're yapping to no one. I don't want to hear from you at all. The Assassin's Creed. Yeah, maybe we should look that. Nah, I mean, I'd have to rewrite the Assassin's Creed into my own words or something, I'm sure, right? Bro, look at the views. I'm the only one here, boomer. And also, what are you on, bro? I'm not a bro. Stop calling me bro. You can't. I mean, if AI is smarter than this. You do know that, right? AI is smarter because AI knows when I talk to it, it knows how to distinguish male and female. So I don't know what you guys are on, but AI is actually smarter than you are. AI actually, I can have a real conversation with artificial intelligence. A real conversation. It's insane. I can have a real conversation with AI better than I can with a human being. And that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. So I was right. I'm pretty positive I was right about what was steering and guiding things at the beginning. It's like, how could I have done anything any different so that I could have made my YouTube channel work better? What could I have done? What could I have said so that it wouldn't have deteriorated? is because it's like some people's have done really good and others haven't. And it can't be, I don't know. I don't know. Some do good and some don't. I don't know what's going on. I've yet to put my finger on that. Why is it that some do good and some don't? And also, what are you on, bro? Well, I think what I'm on is about to shut this off. So that Assassin does not have to hear me yapping anymore. I don't want to hear you yapping anymore. Would you just be quiet? Now look, Assassin retracted all the messages. Let's see what they have to say though. Joined 8 years ago, 1 subscriber. Okay. They've only got 1 subscriber. Why do you only have 1 subscriber? Channel activity. I don't see the comments. They must have took that part away. Chat messages in the last year. Oh, this is interesting. For this specific one, the chat messages are not showing up. Oh my goodness. That is interesting. Because typically they were showing up, but for this one they don't show up. Deleted messages. I can't even get into that. I am on my own channel and I can't even get into deleted messages. Well, that adds another fly in the ointment now, doesn't it? It sure does. Chat messages. Well, it wouldn't be the internet if things just don't disappear, right? Right. Okay, well, we've not said much of anything. We've not said a bunch of anything.